Grand Rising Collectives, and welcome back for another general love reading for the collective. This is general, so only take the part that fits, disregard the rest. Yes, it is what it is. I decided to go faceless for a change for a while to kind of relax. I'm on granny duty. School is out, and people still celebrating the holidays. This is a Friday that I do this reading, so I had to drag myself up. Which that's the beautiful thing about being a content creator. You can do it on your own time, but you do got to keep up with that algorithm. But this is a general, so only take the part that fits and disregard the rest. Please like, share, and subscribe in Sagittarius season. So let's see. We're going to just use tarot today. So let's see. Ooh, starting off with the Tower. Could be a Scorpio. Ooh, somebody may have had a house fire. Someone may have gotten kicked out. Someone may have had some type of revelation. But this is, ooh, man, and this could be something unexpected looking. That's the Nine of Cups. So whatever this is not bad. The Tower with the Nine of Cups. Something don't work out anymore. Somebody may have. All right, Spirit, what is the message? Let me get the cards. And now keep in mind it is a general. Whatever comes out based on these cards, I may need to pull some oracles. If not, we're just going to keep it strictly tarot. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you guys are having a beautiful time. There's the Fool. Aries. Ooh. But there's the Seven of Swords, though. Is that the Knight of Wands? The Knave of Wands? Nine of Wands. I wonder what's going on here. The Tower. Someone may have caught feelings. Four Cups. Someone is disappointed. There's the Devil. I feel like somebody wants you bad. There's a lot of desire. There's a lot of kind of like that toxic kind of love. Because there's the Temperance. And that's the Ace of Wands. See? I once had your love in collectives, and I can't let go. Oof, I got on my lounging bra, so don't come for me, people. Well, there's the Knight of Wands, so there must be a Page of Wands. I don't think that's the King. The Hangman, see? And this is my tattoo tarot deck. You have the Knight and the Novel, so you got the Knight and the Page. See? So some of y'all may have more than one people, but this is underneath the bottom, so we ain't got to worry about that. With the Hangman, could be a Pisces. So let me see. Let me overlook this. You have the Capricorn, you have Sagittarius, and you have Scorpio and Aries. Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, Four of Cups. I feel like someone's trying to act like they're not missing you when they're really desiring you. And I feel like this is someone here who has been trying to tame the beast, but I feel like the desire is starting to take. Now that love, now that passion is taking over them. With this Ace of Wands and the Temperance here. I feel like someone has been trying to keep themselves away from you, but I feel like the desire and the passion has intensified. So you have the Tower with the Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, you have the Fool. The Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Temperance, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. You have the Seven of Swords, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and you have the Devil with Capricorn. So let's see. Let's pull a couple of these. Spirit, what is the message for the collective today? Yeah, I feel like someone here is bashful and they're shy. They're giving off that they don't want you, but they do. And I feel like someone is been trying to resist you, can no longer resist, because you have Nine of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Temperance, followed by the Tower, the Seven of Swords, and the Devil. I feel like somebody's real. Look, somebody crown them blew off. See? See, so if somebody was trying to act like they was too good or on the up and up, I feel like they've been reduced. Oh my gosh. With the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Fool, yeah, someone has to do something that ordinarily don't do. Because you're probably not their usual type of person that they deal with. Because somebody's having a whole tower moment as a result of it. So let's see. Spirit, give me some more messages for the collective. Man, I was so tired from all that cooking. I was supposed to been going out and having some drinks. And I'm like, I wait. And it was cold, y'all. When it started getting cold, I started moving slow. I think the average person's metabolism starts slowing down when it starts getting cold, huh? And I take heed. It says overload. Now, I feel like someone has had something that they could... someone may have had something like their work that they could escape, like they could always use their work as an excuse to suppress their desires. But I feel like it's almost like all work and no play is making somebody dull. It says process involves too many steps and slows down progress. Delegate responsibilities to avoid burnout. Too many responsibilities, and don't let the pressure slow you down, honey. That's what it is. So this person here has been trying to avoid you. Look, malfunction. See, they done left you stranded, but I feel like that's gonna change. It says our relationship, much like a machine, has developed cracks that need attention. Ignoring these issues won't make them disappear. Instead, it pushes us further apart. We've been stuck in a cycle of avoidance, resisting the necessary changes. See, that's the masculine and that's the feminine. He done left the feminine he done left his feminine just stuck. It's almost like, these masculines ain't saving these feminines like they used to, are they? I mean, some of them is. If you still saving them, raise your hand in the comment section. There's no judgment. Because when I say saving them, I don't mean you a simp. No, I mean that you're man enough and confident enough to go after what you want, regardless of what anyone else may think, all right? That's all I'm saying. It takes a real secure masculine to, not give a F about the world's opinions and follow their own way, because most people are very, very insecure, okay? But yeah, you see what they get for trying to avoid their feminine? Look at them. Look at that full cup of coffee. This person probably got the jitters. So this person has a high demanding job. And then for others, y'all, if you were dealing with someone and they're on their own business, they're trying to stay busy. They're doing everything to keep going and going and going, because if they be still, they're going to start feeling, and they don't want to feel, because I feel like this is something that they've been avoiding. I feel like the masculines is just avoiding their feminines, and it's starting to wear off. See, they go to Three of Swords, or they go to Heart. It says, I fear you may be falling for a false flame, one that only brings temporary happiness. Ooh, for some of y'all, you may have been falling for a false flame. See, and they're trying to avoid you, and they could have fallen for a false flame, because it's always, you just never know. So let's clarify and see. Let's get down to the nitty of the gritty. You got to worry about all of that. Now, keep in mind, it is a general. Malfunction. So the relationship needs repairing, and the masculine is avoiding it. Why is the masculine avoiding? I feel like I need to pull some more cards. Look, there's the Eight of Swords. Hold on, y'all. Why is the masculine avoiding this love? Let's pull some of these and see why the masculine is avoiding. The masculine is avoiding this real good love. And then the masculine could feel like, for some of you guys, your masculine is stuck with a false flame and it's falling apart. See, because that's in the reverse. Thank you, Spirit. See, that's a false flame. Thank you, Spirit. So this is not you. I feel like if it's the feminine is a false flame that the masculine is trying to avoid. They're trying to avoid this situation. So for some of you guys, if you were dealing with someone and they were in a situation, I feel like it's crumbling apart. All right. That's why you got the tower. See? Ooh. And somebody may be finally realizing that the person that they were dealing with is not who they thought it was. Like somebody could have been, your person could have already been doing toxic stuff, but they could have hooked up with somebody here who only brought out the worst in them. You know how folks start changing. They start adopting their slang. They start eating things, smoking things, and doing things they ordinarily don't do. So let's see. Spirit, tell me more about the masculine in this reading. Look at him saying, ugh. See, ugh. Ooh, the masculine is thinking about you and trying to avoid. So that's why they overworking. So you could have been separated from this person. This person trying to overwork themselves because they trying to get away from their karmic false flame. Because the false flame has malfunctioned because it was false. Spirit, show me the masculine here. Limit. It says final straw, overload, breaking point. There it is. See? There it is. That's it. That's the limit. That's the final straw. See? Everybody got to get out. See? Ooh, that's what's going on. So something has come to an end. No more second chances. See? Ooh, so they may have been on again, off again. Yeah, because I feel like someone here is trying to manifest something better. So no more second chances with a third party karmic is what's going on with these masculines, okay? That's what it is. And I feel like this is somebody here who look clarity, honesty, intention, and truth. See, yeah, it's like somebody's realizing that they may have lost something good choosing a false flame. See, because you got lost. See, that's what's going on with your person, with the masculine. No more second chances with the karmics. They leaving them stranded. So they probably was a simp always going to rescue them, but I feel like they leaving somebody on their own now because I feel like they want something better. Trying to stay out the way of the screen. Yeah. See, no more second chances. This how it came up. And that's how we're going to take it, see? So that's what I feel like is happening here. Your masculines is done with the third party. They tired of them. They may have missed out on something good investing in a false flame. Yeah, somebody could have made them feel like, they really was the one for them. But if they're the false flame, you must be the true flame. And they're not going to know you the true flame if they're not operating under the right energy. So let's see. Why is the tower here? Clarify the tower. Eight of Wands. Expect things to move rapidly. Haste, fast, progress, quick growth, excitement. I'm telling you, something that happened over there. I feel like the twin flame then fell apart and they done left that whole I'm sorry. They done left the false flame stranded. They said that they can't depend on your person no more. Like, well, you better call Tyrone. Don't call me. I'm working. Somebody said they always busy. See? And there's the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. Look at there's the devil. Because I feel like someone here is not working on something else with a karmic situation. Something happened and it's opening up a door for a new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles for the Tower. See? There's the King of Cups. This is somebody here who's in love. Maybe they're following their heart. Rationally and emotions in balance. See? And there's the Wheel of Fortune, divine time. And there is change happening here. Good fortune and change. So let's see why it's the Seven of Swords here. Clarify the Seven of Swords. This is deception. Ten of Swords. Ooh. Like I feel like there was a horrible breakup. It could be because somebody wants something new somewhere else. Someone may have found out that they're false flame. You got the Ace of Wands twice. It says the start of something new, opportunity, change, creative energy, inspiration, good news. I feel like this person wants to start out new with you again. Overcoming stress and anxiety, strength, fortitude, healing, relaxation. See, four swords in reverse. So I feel like somebody wants to go back to someone that they took a break from because they separated themselves from that false flame. See, this is who they was given to another situation here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Swords. But there's the Fool. The Fool again. I feel like somebody wants to start all over again. They put too many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So let's see here. Why is the Devil here? I feel like something. There's the Devil again. There's the Nine of Pentacles. I told you they coming in single because they didn't walk away from that false flame. Somebody has finally detached themselves from a karmic. See? Three of Swords. Because they were not happy in it. See? Somebody wasn't happy with that person because it was toxic. Somebody could have always been, see, and there they go right there. That's the same one, that false flame. There she goes, see? See, that's her. That's her. Yeah, somebody's walking away from that person. For some of y'all, somebody could have had children with this person. Okay, so why is Temperance here? Temperance. And there's the Empress. Got Libra. Like, I feel like somebody wants to reconcile. See, there's the Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. Somebody's coming back in to... You got the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Cups. And there's the Two of Pentacles. It says finding a balance, harmony. Somebody wants to restore a relationship between the two of you because something happened over there that they have no control over. It's like the whole roof done caved in, so ain't no need of sticking around. Why is the Page of Wands here? Ten of Cups. Somebody want to reach out to you. Somebody ready to talk. Ace of Swords. Somebody know who they belong with. Queen of Cups. See? Didn't I see the King of Cups? They're the King of Cups right up there with the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you guys, you don't know that behind the scenes things is changing. See? And look at here. See? Somebody's taking their power back here. See, because somebody's had a change of perception. They may have gained some clarity and some wisdom with that Ace of Swords about the truth about who they desire or who they're destined to be with. So now you have the Ace of Wands again. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Happy birthday to the Sagittarius. Five of Swords in the reverse. We in Sagittarius season. Page of Pentacles. Somebody coming with an offer and they want you to know that the third party is out of here. See? See, somebody released that burden. I told you, see? I feel like somebody was trying to avoid the third party by overworking, see? And there's the Devil, see? The Capricorn, see? Because all they did was argue, fuss, and fight. Somebody is coming back to you after they got rid of the third party, which was the competition. Now you have the Four of Cups. See, somebody has clarity. It says honesty, intention, truth. Like someone's finally accepting the truth. Four of Cups, see? Five of Cups. There's a lot of regret how somebody handled things. Somebody may regret. Look, and there's the Page of Cups. See that? For somebody, that person coming back to offer you an apology. Why? Because they just experienced that tower. There it is again. Ooh, see? See? And there is death. Something ended over there, and they coming back to you. So now you have the Nine of Cups. Six of Swords. They coming home. Home, 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 home. Somebody say, I can't handle these streets. Somebody say, these bitches out here crazy. They ain't loyal. Somebody probably trying to avoid a crazy karmic and they done went over there, now they trying to get away from them. So why is a six of somebody going to what makes them happy? Because you got the King of Cups here. See? Look at them. See there? Because you got the Ace of Wands twice. See there? See there? Somebody's attention is on you and you may not even know it. See? And there's the Nine of Cups again. See? See there? Nine of Cups. Four of Wands. Somebody finna come to your house. You right there. Now you got the Fool. Why is the Fool here? So you got fixed energy. So something is destined to happen. Something has already happened with your person. And you're about to find out. Especially when they come back, they're gonna come back talking different. See, the Fool. And there's that Temperance card again. It says they had to leave out somebody, but they don't want to be in the cold with you, see? They need your warmth. They need your understanding. They need your love. And if they were acting like a kid, like I tell you, they done moved on from somebody. And there's no second chance. They're not going to be on again, off again. Now I say a second chance in the reverse. They're not doing it no more. Somebody trying to come in with you and going to see. And there's the Chariot. It could be a Cancer, see? Somebody's moving forward, leaving all the chaos behind, and they're coming back home to you. That's what it is. Please like, share, and subscribe.